Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
What's up guys, Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have a brand new update for the new REY Skywalker, New Jedi Order Star Wars movie. Of course, we're going to go ahead, we're going to hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know, everything that we're hearing, and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab the subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Star Wars related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a read from IGN.com. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there, as well as an overall garnering source. So Star Wars The Force Awakens star Daisy Ridley, or just overall sequel trilogy star Daisy Ridley, had recently taken the comment on her returning as Rey for the New Jedi Order movie, saying that she doesn't know if she'll remember what she had done before. So their article reads that Star Wars Rise of Skywalker had saw the conclusion of the epic series and overall saga of the Skywalker saga, and with the next project announced, the fans are looking forward to what the next saga may hold for them. The new saga will begin with this New Jedi Order movie, supposedly, in which is being directed by Charmin Obid-Chinoy, and is already in the works, with the events kicking off Daisy Ridley's character Rey Skywalker trying to rebuild the Jedi Order 15 years after the events of the Rise of Skywalker and the sequel trilogy. So Daisy Ridley recently spoke about herself returning on screen as the character of Rey. Daisy Ridley was recently interviewed by TotalFilm.com over GamesRadar.com as well, where she was asked about how she feels about returning to the big screen as this fan favorite character. Ridley had replied stating that sometimes she doesn't even remember what she did as the character and thinks it will feel so different anyway with a different team. Ridley adds that she is in a very different place right now as well in comparison to where she had first started out and first done the first films with the sequel trilogy. Ridley then also goes on to speak about how she is going to be one of the adults now for this movie, playing a wiser and more mature version of the character, I think, for one, but for another, as something that she's kind of poked around the idea of is that, well, herself in real life, she's older now and she kind of gets the game of how Hollywood kind of goes about and how it really works now. She goes on to reveal that it feels a bit strange for her, as she had become very used to being the youngest person on set, usually, especially for those Star Wars movies. Ridley also had hoped that the new movies consist of a lot of the same crew, knowing that many people might have moved from one project to another, but does not know that the same would be said for these newer movies, or at least for the New Jedi Order movie. Also having revealed that some of those creators and some of those people that had worked on the sequel trilogies had actually stayed throughout all three of those movies, which was pretty great, and it built a sense of just being used to one another on sets, making her more comfortable with her performance as well. Ridley felt something wonderful and comforting about working with that crew, but at the moment it all remains to be seen for her going forward for the New Jedi Order movie. Now, that's an odd thing to maybe pick at, but it is, I guess, a very sensible thing, is working with different people, different creatives on the New Jedi Order movie is definitely going to be a bit of a curveball for when it comes working on that with not the same crew that she once knew and loved from those sequel trilogy movies. However, she continues on and closes out by saying that she hopes that it feels natural in some way, but at the same time, it is a new adventure altogether, so she is also hoping for some excitement all at the same time. At the moment, there isn't much information actually revealed about this movie, other than it's anticipated to be released in December of 2026. We also know that production and filming for the New Jedi Order movie is looking at beginning and kicking off in just a couple of months, sometime around June this summer. The only other bit of a tease and kind of reveal that we've gotten recently from Daisy Ridley, by which I'll discuss and cover in more depth and in more detail in a whole nother separate video here on the channel, is that she has also taken on to reveal that she actually is going to have the opportunity to read the scripts from page to page, all completely, the full script done and kind of complete pretty much at where it's actually going to be done in just about a month. This is definitely important for us to know and understand that the actual script and the pre-production development and process is beginning to kind of close out and transition over into the actual filming and production side of things, of where they're actually on location and on the sets actually filming and shooting and really getting close to that preparation and for beginning actually all of that, as the writer of the project, Stephen Knight, the same writer that had worked on Peaky Blinders Netflix show, is just about there and actually completing his final version or final drafts of this movie, of this project, which is super exciting and awesome. As I had also mentioned earlier on, the whole idea of Ridley feeling out of place maybe kind of moving forward here, like almost like it's just like a weird, bizarre fever dream kind of scenario, but nonetheless, I think that she's also very optimistic about it. Like, she's looking forward to it. Of course, it's going to offer new things, new opportunities, and new excitement for this new project moving forward. Something else that I noticed throughout this, a bit of a tease and new reveals and new details for the new Jedi Order movie, with Rey Skywalker, of course, making her comeback. Something that I've kind of touched on in and out of a lot of our videos here on the channel into this regard of the new Jedi Order movie is a big question that's been going around. Is Daisy Ridley serving more as than just an actor or even the lead for this project, and is she actually working as a producer on the movie, is something that a lot of people are wondering about. And it looks like this could actually add onto that resume that she would be. From a simple throwaway line, I think this time around, adding onto that resume, she mentions that she's one of the adults for this movie, kind of like in the sense of like, not now the adults are talking, the higher ups, essentially, like that she herself is now an adult and she herself is working as a higher up on this project, more than just maybe an actor or as a talent, and is actually working on more of those creative decisions and working more so on actual producing this overall movie, which I think makes it all the more. It gives it a lot more of an opportunity to have a better upturn for its overall story, for how it performs with the fans and in its theatrical debut. Of course, though, however, none of that is confirmed. It's kind of just a bit of my own speculations and suspicions. Let me know what you guys are all thinking in the comments down below. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Let me know what you guys are all thinking in the comments down below. Your thoughts and opinions, your overall theories, what you want to see with the new Jedi Order movie to make it better than good, make it great. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial Star Wars. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. May the Force be with you as always. Peace out.